waves a big home court advantage here in the Mile High City. And the Nuggets will look to use it as they get ready to take the floor. And the game arrivals sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The beautiful skyline of Denver, Colorado is our backdrop tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Nuggets coach Mike Malone is the son of longtime NBA assistant coach Brendan Malone, who was on the staff with the late Chuck Daly in Detroit when the Pistons won back-to-back NBA titles. Malone's dad told him not to get into coaching with its nomadic lifestyle and volatility. Michael said, "I knew the pitfalls. My father said, all right, if you're going to be a coach, be a great coach. If you have a passion, you've got..."
Some pretty sound advice. Thanks, D.A. And midway through the season now, the power rankings starting to show a more complete picture. Look at Utah. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
When you look at this visiting team, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster.
Now the starting group for the visitors. B-Train out there with Shorty. Then it's Big Smooth. Then it's D. And for the Nuggets, Ozamp and Plumlee are playing up front. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Barton in at the 3. All-Star Weekend coming up, Chris. We're seeing a lot of campaigning to get guys voted into the big game.
Yeah, that's the world we're living in right now. I can't say that I was a big fan of that. You know, guys kind of tooting their own horn and trying to say, look at me, look at me. But, again, if I have to put on my other hat, I would say the competition is so close that these are the best players in the world that are just separated by 0.1 of a blocker, 0.1 in points. So maybe sometimes you need to grab that megaphone and let people know, hey, I'm in a small market, I'm over here, or hey, I was hurt, but I'm playing well this year. And so I don't mind it because at the end of the day, players, fans, and media, they get to decide, and hopefully it balances out.
And he gets it to go.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. Fantastic play, guys.
Murray, the pass to Harris. Three-pointer. Barton sinks the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
The three-pointer is right on target.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's Shorty. He's covered by Murray. Shorty, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Barton right side, and it's Shorty with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Plumlee, the pass to Harris. From downtown, and again Denver with the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Shorty. He's covered by Murray. And there's the pass to Slaughter. Nails the wide open jump shot.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
For Denver, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Murray right side. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Let's take this chance to bring you now the hottest shooters from downtown this month. And you look at D. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, B-Train, just 2 behind. Another sniper will hurt you from three-point land.
I mean, the shooting range of these two guys has probably been the most impressive. There's not a spot on the floor they can't hit from. Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor. And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
Here's Barton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Murray outside. Stolen away. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Shorty. And he lays that one in.
Oh, that's great D there. A little petty larceny as he just picks his pocket and takes it coast to coast for the finish.
And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA right out of his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft and has kind of flown under the radar from that class. But the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Grant, he's checked in for Plumlee. Malik Beasley comes in for Barton. And Monte Morris subbed in for Gary Harris.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Here's Chan. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Murray outside. Beasley outside. Ripped away. Here's B-Train, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
For 3, Murray, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Have to respect the range of Murray. He just nails shots from this distance.
Here's Slaughter. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, G.A., and sometimes you have games like that, but you just got to shrug it off and move on to the next one.
5 on the clock. And Denver again with the bucket.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Thompson inside the line. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. There's 57 seconds left in the first.
Who's got Murray?
Murray outside. Poked loose. One-on-one here. Shoots it. And he overshot that one, missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Thompson against Morris. Here's the break. Here's B-Train. Finishes the break with a slam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Murray. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The away team, they're up by 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, GA, great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Nuggets, it's Morris and Beasley at the 1 and the 2. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the four-man position. Here's Big Daddy, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Unloads from 13. Morris with the bucket.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Ball covered by Beasley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris, the common thought is you don't want to be a middle-of-the-road team. You think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild as opposed to giving some time to what they've got and be more patient?
Oh, are you kidding me, Kevin? Don't make me, God. This is why I need a psychologist because, hey, when I was in Washington, we had myself, Rasheed Wallace, and Juwan Howard, and Rod Strickland. Like, just wait a minute. Give us 1 year to try. And by the way, the Bulls won 72. We couldn't have won a championship that year anyway. And so, yeah, I think a lot of teams are short-sighted and is based upon their expectations, and their expectations may not be based in reality.
Tipped away. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Harris's shot is good.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Here's Baller. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Gary Harris.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Barton wide open. He fires another 3 for Denver.
He can be sneaky good from deep sometimes. I mean, when he gets clean looks, he's got the ability to do some damage out there.
Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Porter. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Barton outside. Passes it to Plumlee. Back to Barton. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Denver scoring again.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Baller. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Gary Harris. First free throw is good. Money's checked in for Big Daddy. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
And that's a foul called on Baller. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer now.
Here is Porter. No points in the game yet for him. They get a hand on it. Here's Aguilar with the tip. Plumlee with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his first foul. The Nuggets trail by 5. Harris outside. Pass to Plumlee. It's stolen. A solo fast break by himself. Oh! And he dunks it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Martin with it. He's got 8. Down low. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. To the paint. Now the pass to Money. Here's the Beast. On target from 13 feet. The Beast's got 4 points in the quarter.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
Harris outside. Another three for Denver.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
And after essentially a redshirt rookie year with the Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr., the 14th pick in the 2018 draft, is back in action.
Could be a huge addition. Remember, Porter was projected as a top 2 pick entering his freshman season at Missouri. If he can stay healthy, you're adding an elite talent to your rotation.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Grant, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And Murray subbed in for Barton. Here's Thompson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. 1:32 left here in the second. Here's D. Hits the three-point bomb. D's got 6.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Pass to Porter. Back to Murray. Battles through traffic and lays it in. He's got 12.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer, someone who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the court.
Took him no time at all on that one. 52 seconds left now here in the second. He kicks to Porter. Passes it to Plumlee. Denver passing it around. Harris outside. For 3, Murray. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second. Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
Grant outside. Back to Murray. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
And here's Thompson. Here's Money. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
An incredible way to end the half. That doesn't only give them a bigger lead, it gives them more momentum heading into the locker room.
And that does it for the first half of play. The away team, they lead by 8. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard...
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson checking out the visiting team. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. It's what they needed. The joke they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their...
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. We've got Shorty, also B-Train out there, G out there with Big Smooth. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there is always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency, but players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Big Smooth got his second bucket of the night. Murray outside. This one for three. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
Harris inside. Kicks it to Barton. Got a piece of it. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And Monte Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. The visitors with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Morris outside. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Barton. Back to Morris. Now Plumlee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Morris. There's the 3. The shot, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without foul.
We're talking about number one options at the offensive end. There's a mentality, right, that you've got to have as the team's go-to scorer, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Let's look at Harden. He can go 0 for 7, and then he expects to go 27 for 27. How about Curry? Have you ever seen Thompson when they said, oh, my God, Klay Thompson is off. Last game, he only had 11 points. Well, when that happens, you can bet your last dollar at the next game,
Look out.
He's going to make every shot. And so what it is, again, a short memory. Whether you make a lot, so what? I'm going to do that again tonight. And if you missed a lot the previous night, so what? That wasn't this night. Let's get it right now.
Barton surveying the floor. Lets it go. And he hits the jumper for 2. Barton's got 10.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Baller, covered by Beasley. Here's Big Daddy. Releases from the wing and drills it. He has 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game. And that's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
We have a step back. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Well, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Beasley finds Hernan Gomez. Morris outside. Outside Millsap. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Millsap's got 5 points in the quarter. Gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. The pass to Big Daddy. The good-looking shot from the wing. The Nuggets trail by 11. And Denver decides to take their first time out here. And the Nuggets with some changes. Jeremy Grant comes in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Michael Porter in for Will Barton. 1:33 left in the third. Porter with it. Picked up by Thompson. It's deflected. Down low. Here's the... Oh, he delivers that.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe that.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Thompson, high post. He's against Morris.
A moment now to see the numbers for Baller. Over the last month, getting it done. 7th in free throw percentage, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Knocked away. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. On Thursday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Beasley. Defense is right there. 3 on the clock. From outside the arc. That one doesn't go. Gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Offensive rebound. Thompson passes it to the Beast. From deep three-point range. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Murray against Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
And so it's the visiting team riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Michael Porter, Paul Millsap out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Murray, and it's Beasley in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Millsap finds Murray. Buries it from three-point range. Murray's got 22.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Pass to Chan. Shoots. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
He's been there for them, but they haven't needed him much.
Murray, the pass to Millsap, and the foul called on Mr. Moves. That is his first foul of the game. Plumlee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Gary Harris comes in for Malik Beasley. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And Plumlee kicks to Porter. 6 to shoot. Here's Murray, and it's blocked. And here's the fast break. Here's B-Train, flushes it down to finish the break.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Thompson against Murray. Here's Plumlee. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Thompson inside. Here's Slaughter. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's 6 points for Big Smooth.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Murray, no good. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. He got that one up quick. And that's 10 points for B-Train.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Murray left side. Grant the pass to Harris. A three-pointer off the mark. Gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. And there's the pass to B-Train. Two-time NBA champion Michael Thompson says the arm muscles, Chris, on today's players don't measure up with what they used to be. Is that even important?
You know what? He's right, but I don't know how important that is unless, you just want to bring the gun show to the games and pull out the arms and the curls and say, check out these muscles. But now I think, it's a lot different. And make no mistake, even though that is a true comment, the players of today are much more athletic than his day and my day. And I think that's because of technology. They understand core strength. They understand dieting. They understand rest. And so many, they're privy to so much information that we didn't have. But, yeah, no more curls. It doesn't seem like there are any more Karl Malone 24-inch pythons, brother, out there in any of these games.
Passes to D. Here's Shorty. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. B-Train passes to Slaughter. Misses the easy stuff.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And one thing you have to love about Gary Harris, the way he can explode to the rim.
And Harris is a natural scorer from all parts of the floor, but he can just rocket himself for dunks you aren't used to seeing from players of his size and stature.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Outside for Murray. Knocks it loose. 17-foot shot on the way. That's good on the jump shot. Murray's got 25 points in the game. Here's D. Cranes the three-pointer.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
To him, Greg, the basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
To the inside. And here's the break. And he goes in for the dunk.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Oh, that'll make any coach happy. Aggressive defense, then changing ends quickly.
Harris looking it over. Outside for Millsap. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
And I tell you, Millsap's one of those players. He just seems to get better every day he's been in this league. And more than anywhere else, I think that shows in his ability to score from beyond.
See, Webb, if we lower the draft age back to 18, the league will take a larger role developing high school players. Your thoughts?
Well, I think I think it could be a safety net. You know, so many kids are vulnerable at this time, and they don't have a system, and that's why everything's kind of been messed up for players trying to figure out what is the correct system. How do I really get immersed? I want to be in the NBA. What is the right way? And I think the younger you are, with the more direction that you have, it can only turn out to be a safer process, I would hope.
And getting better pro-level training, too, coaching.
Yeah, pro-level training, pro-level knowledge, pro-level relationships. I think it's a great thing by the league.
And Murray's shooting form, exceptional. Whenever the ball is coming off his fingers like that, you just have to assume it's going in.
Shorty, the pass to B-Train. Here's D. The three-pointer, no good. Pass to Shorty. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.